Hi there, and welcome to The Quick Fix, Design Tips for DIYers. I'm Christy, dream room designer, expert home stager, and Airbnb super host. And today, I'm going to talk to you about respecting the boundaries of your room, because most people don't respect the boundaries of their rooms, and their rooms are not very happy about that. So today I am standing in one of my Airbnbs, and I am going to show you what I mean by respecting the boundaries of your room. So a lot of people, when I go in to help them and design their rooms, they have not respected those boundaries. So if you think about it in terms of life, like hopefully you have boundaries that you set and expectations that you have, and that is healthy in your life. Okay, just like that, it is healthy for the design of your room and the feel of your room and the harmony and just all the feel-good stuff that you want to get out of your room makeover. It is important to make sure that you are respecting those boundaries. So what do I mean by boundaries? So there are defined walkways typically in every single room. Now, when you have an open floor plan concept, then those boundaries are a little more invisible and they're a little hard to determine, but nonetheless, you need to determine what those walkways are. And those walkways will then determine those boundaries that you need to set. So, for instance, we are in this beautiful living room here that is not hugely spacious, but it's very nice and cozy. And this living room space has been defined, although it is connected here to the bar and the kitchen. So it really is just one big room. And this is like a typical floor plan in a lot of homes today, where you just don't have, the four walls that you can say, this is the boundary of my room. So in this particular room, there are two walkways that we needed to respect and observe. And so what I want you to do right now is to look around your room, in your living room, and determine how many walkways are in your living room, and are you respecting those walkways and those boundaries. So for instance, here, this clearly is a walkway because we've got the entry door here, and so we needed to make sure that our couch in our living room is not situated, obviously, in the middle of this main entryway to the home. So automatically we knew that the back boundary of this living room needs to be right here on the outside of this wall. So we mark that out. And then the second walkway is right here. If you can see, where we've got the walkway between the bar stools. It's not a large walkway, but it's kind of all that we had to work with, and it is large enough to comfortably walk through. So this whole strip down to this other wall here is walkway. So we don't need to have anything blocking that walkway. So automatically that shows us that our boundary is right behind the couch and running right down the side. So now what do we do with that information? Well, once you know where your boundaries are, you can respect them. And the next thing to do is to determine what size rug will fit inside of those boundaries. Now, this particular rug is a 6x9 rug that we have used. Now, we could have fit an 8x10 rug in this room, but it would have gone over the boundaries at the back of the couch, and it would have gone over to the bar stools, and then this whole area would have been living room, which would have made it bigger, of course, but it would have been weird, and you would have been walking on the rug through the living room to get to the other rooms and to get inside, and that is not respecting your boundaries. So even though doing so is likely going to make your living space smaller, it doesn't mean that it won't be better. And this is a prime example of how you can even make a really tight space look really super cute by respecting the boundaries of your room and your room will love you for it. Stay tuned for the next episode of The Quick Fix for more design tips for DIYers.